Night before my wedding, my wife Sharon Moonstone slipped me something and knocked me out cold. She let her ex-boyfriend Aaron Miller stand in for me at the altar. They went through with the whole ceremony, my ceremony. By the time I tracked them down, they'd already gone to the honeymoon suite and sealed the deal. When I confronted her, Sharon didn't even flinch. You live off me, know your place, make a scene, and we're done. I felt something inside me just shut off. I handed her divorce papers, but she barely glanced at them. Well, look at you, she said casually. At least you know how to commit to the bit. Sharon didn't sign the papers that day. Instead, she froze the bank card she'd given me and kicked me out of the house. I knew exactly what she was doing. She wanted me to come crawling back. To her, I was just some guy she kept around. Arm candy she paid for. She figured I'd be back within 3 days, on my knees begging for forgiveness. Too bad for her. Days went by and I didn't budge. Finally, she caved and came to find me. The second she walked in, she started with the jabs. So this is all you can afford without me? A dump like this? She flopped onto the couch, sprawled out like she owned the place. Go shower, treat me right, and I'll forget this whole thing happened. The way she looked down at me was almost funny. I dropped the divorce papers on the coffee table. Sign them. Sharon flipped through them lazily and smirked. Cute. At least you know how to commit to the bit. Then her voice turned cold. Drop the act. If I actually sign these, you're the one who's gonna regret it. She pinched the bridge of her nose. You're not getting any younger. Maybe think things through before you do something stupid? I shot back. If you thought things through, you wouldn't have drugged me. That pissed her off even more. Why do you keep bringing up the past? Aaron has serious depression. If I hadn't gone through with that wedding, he would have killed himself. What was I supposed to do? I didn't say anything. She kept going, still annoyed. Look, I know you got the short end of the stick. Once Aaron's better, I'll make it up to you. We'll do another wedding. She reached out to ruffle my hair. Come on, pup. Smile for me. Your owner doesn't like sad puppies. Those cringy lines used to be our way of making up after a fight. Not anymore. I pulled away. I'm not a germaphobe, but knowing that hand had touched another man made my skin crawl. Her hand froze midair. After a few seconds of silence, she blew up. There's a limit to throwing tantrums. She grabbed my chin. You waved those divorce papers around, and guess what? Aaron snapped. He slit his wrists. If I hadn't found him in time, there was still fear in her eyes as she poked my forehead. You almost got someone killed. Aaron's not even blaming you anymore. Can you just let it go? I gave her my condition. Fine, as long as you two never see each other again. She shut that down immediately. I'm pregnant. It's Aaron's. That hit like ice water. You've always wanted kids, right? She said lightly. Behave yourself. In a couple years, I'll give you one too. I shook my head. No thanks. Sharon rolled her eyes. You think I want to have your kid? After we divorce, go have a whole football team with someone else. See if I care. She scoffed. Acting out like this won't get my attention. It just makes me sick. You want a divorce? Fine. Wish granted. She signed her name and threw the papers in my face. She stood there smug, waiting for me to panic now that my bluff had been called. Instead, I picked up the papers and told her to leave. Her face turned red. Don't come crying to me later. As she headed for the door, I called out to her. She raised an eyebrow, looking pleased with herself. Changed your mind already? Too late. I kept my voice even. Pick a time. Let's make it official. Right after Sharon left, her severely depressed boyfriend Aaron posted on social media. It was a photo of them kissing, with a caption. Wifey says my lips are soft and sweet 100 times better than her ex-husband's. And my stamina. I stopped reading and closed the app. Mentally, I started calling him Mr. 100 times. Honestly, it was kind of pathetic.